Hello, family. This is Dre Abeita, coyote walking in this world, real life Esleto Pueblo superhero, proud two-spirit Indigenous warrior. I am so excited to be one of two amazing teaching assistants who are going to be here to help you with your journey with Southwest literature and culture. I am so excited to be a resource family. I am a two-spirit Indigenous warrior from the Pueblo of Isleta, but I also have roots from Laguna, Acoma, and the Philippines. I am currently a ninth year doctoral candidate here in the Language, Literacy, and Social Cultural Studies Department in the College of Education and Human Sciences family. I am a critical race, whiteness, intersectional scholar, which basically means family that I study race. I study positionality and intersections. I am also super proud to have held over 52 leadership positions over the last 5 years as a graduate student here at the University of New Mexico. I'm also a published author, an Ivy League graduate. I had a book chapter that came out last year, family, talking about the necessary narratives of COVID. It was one of a series that came out off of Dale Press. But what I was talking about is how ordinary people during extreme times of need, like COVID, family, have to step up and become extraordinary. So let me share a little bit about who I am and the work that I do, family. So first of all, this is my website. And even though we are graduate students family, we are still community members, we are leaders, we are teachers, we are educators. And so everything that I'm doing for my doctoral project has to do with my life, right? So how can one person change the world? Because I believe I'm on a mission for my ancestors. That's exactly what I'm here to do, family. So the three main hats that I wear is that I am the CEO of the Abeita Consulting Group. So I am finding my family around the world and I adopt people. So every time I meet someone new, I call them sibling, hello sister, hello brother. I create connections, I create family, and I help them become successful. And they in turn help me become successful. So that's the Abeita Consulting Group family. I'm also the CEO and co-founder of the Abeita Shear Community Foundation. It is an educational foundation that my partner and I, nonprofit status pending family. But during COVID, we held two types of events every month. We had Badass Woke Sibling Wednesdays, and we did art therapy, and we talked about ways to help support our families, to help support each other, because the globe is going through a form of historic trauma, family. So during COVID, we were trying to have community events and create spaces and even had a meal when it was possible with masking to support our family. In addition, family, I am also a spiritual leader. I am former pastor in an effort to decolonize, just call me Coyote now, of Coyote's Lodge, House of Spirituality, Critical Race Theory, and Medical Marijuana. So during COVID, family, I literally created a new religion. It's not a religion based on a house of God or of any sort of religion, but rather our belief systems are based on walking the path of our ancestors, in learning from sociology, critical race, our own indigenous epistemologies and ontologies. So our own stories, right? Our own ways of being, our own music, our own culture. We learn who we are by learning from our community. We also have services, monthly, family, when I do two readings. Some of them come from historical text. Some of them come from contemporary text, like the new Jim Crow. Sometimes it's a video. And we pray openly. And we say hello to our ancestors, and you'll literally see me on my YouTube channel doing the daily prayer. Do a daily prayer, and we have a monthly service. I have been growing an amazing family of volunteers and people who are experts in their community. My family has definitely signed up. This coyote is also two-spirited. So when I say two-spirited, I mean I have a female self and I have a male self. So sometimes you'll see female Dre taking the lead, and sometimes you'll see male Dre taking the lead. And in my community's family, two-spirited individuals were always community leaders and spiritual leaders. So not only do I lead my own church online and support that community, but in real life, I firmly believe that I am here to help support and change this world. I also have my own original critical race, indigenous, intersectional whiteness theory. It is called Walking as Coyote. And I have four excuse me, family, I don't know, might be updated to 5 tenets. How bad is that? 5 tenets. And they're based on intertwining contemporary knowledge, superherohood, and indigenous ontologies and epistemologies. So the first one is basically saying that ordinary people have to step up and become extraordinary superheroes. The second one is that we have superpowers and super tools, and we have to train and use them. The third one is that, beware kryptonite, even superheroes need balance. So how do we walk through this world balancing our minds, bodies, and spirits? The fourth one is taking responsibility. So as these leaders, as these superheroes, as these parents, as these elders, as these people who are in our communities, how do we use our power and our balance to become the leaders that we need to, right? The fifth tenet is walking the thin line between hero and villain. So although we may have good intentions, family, we have to use critical consciousness development in order to make sure that we're doing no harm. So I have an original critical race theory that I am using as the framework for my own dissertation. And that's what this is. I am a vlogger with 23,000 followers on 7 social media platforms, and I make videos, family. I make videos of my life. I am a survivor of trauma 3 times over, including rape and molestation as a ramification of ending boarding schools. Police trauma in 2008. And in 2018, I took out a white male academic predator who was hurting his students and sleeping with them as a witness in a sexual harassment suit. Since 2018, family, I have been taking on multi-million-dollar institutions, universities, and I help handhold my peers, undergraduate students and graduate students who've been hurt by universities, everywhere from academic theft to rape to kidnapping. Those are cases that I worked on in multiple states and multiple universities. So what do I do for my dissertation project is I prove that a person with disability can still go out and be super. So I have my daily prayers here. You'll see I also have lost 110 pounds and kept it off over the last 6 years after having gastric bypass. So every morning I do yoga. I do elders yoga Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we do beginner yoga for the floor. So check me out, family, on YouTube. Actually, it's a Facebook Live that we do the yoga every morning. I also do daily prayers here. I've also taken up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, family, because I am proving that warriors, we work on our minds, which is my critical theory. We work on our bodies, which is my yoga, my Jiu-Jitsu, sharing my story with losing 110 pounds. And I work on my spirit, family, which is my church. In addition, family, I currently here, as you can see, I am currently in my traditional dress. So when I go out into the world and I am in my academic hat on, or I am a global student leader, like I've said, I've had over 52 positions over the last 6 years. Family, I wear my traditional regalia with pride and honor. So this is a picture of me. I was doing a protest. I needed I literally needed $30,000, family, back in April for the world's largest conference, and I did it. I made my goal, family. I fed my family. So that's a little bit about who I am. I am a vlogger. I make videos about my life. I'm a theorist. And I also suggest go out there and get leadership positions, family. So I'm currently past chair right now, my 3rd year of the American Educational Research Association, which means that I just finished leading the world's largest graduate student organization in the world. And we just put on a wonderful conference. I'm in San Diego in April, family. In addition, I am also a UGMA mentor for the Critical Race Studies and Education Association, which is another amazing academic association you should think about joining. Race has always marked my life, family. As a Native American person who is bisexual, who is two-spirited, there have been a lot of adversity in my life, and race has definitely helped me make a critical understanding of why things happen to me the way they do, and how race and class and language all intersect. In addition, family, I am proud to be a leader for the American Education Studies Association as well. So those are 3 main amazing educational associations that I've contributed to. I'm a vlogger. I make videos literally talking about how social media is a valid expression of our identity. All right, family, in a nutshell, that's a little bit of what I do. So I'm an author, I'm a vlogger, I make videos. I also have a podcast, which features my amazing siblings from around the world. We meet every 2 weeks, family. If you want to check out that podcast, that's awesome. But today, I am just another grad student who's here to help you make sure that you make it through your educational journey. I've been filling some emails, family. I'm going to do a quick training video next. That's going to be on how to log on to Canvas. But Brandy and I and your amazing professors are here to help you along the way. So I can't wait, family. This educational journey is going to be amazing. We have 4 weeks of fast-paced class, but always together, never alone. Don't forget, family, you have my email, you have my text message, and we're here to support you. All right, I'm off to cause trouble somewhere else. In addition, family, I'm going to be dropping off any remaining textbooks. So if you have not picked up the text yet, don't worry. Go by Chicano Studies, which is on Sigma Chi Avenue, family, and we'll get you all sorted out. Have a wonderful day. This coyote's off to go cause trouble somewhere else.